the kitchen doing breakfast, but the questions we get asked the most are, how do you heat? We heat basically for free when we're home with, I'll take you out here and show this to you. We have a biomass Sidor stove. It burns anything except coal, and it burns twice. Burns in the first chamber, the smoke goes to the back chamber, and what goes up the chimney is almost undetectable. It's so very energy efficient and good for the environment. And we get our wood for free. So when we're home, free, and that, the heat, because heat rises, so the heat comes up out of there and it just heats this whole place. Don't ask me how it does it. It just does it. It is cool. And then in the summer, we have really high ceilings here. The ceilings are 25 feet high. And this is the level that we primarily live on. There's this room, and then there's 14 other rooms. But this is our main living space for Morton and I. We have our bedroom. I have a studio back in there that I do glass stuff in. Watch TV back there. I do stained glass here. Anyway, you see it's a big open room, no walls. That fire, the fire that we put in there, keeps the whole place warm. It's so cool. So that's great for when we're here and we can put wood on the fire, which we get mostly all of our wood for free from the forest beside us. But then in the summer, and I want to say the first 2 years that we had this church, we did not have any heat in here. We do have an oil furnace. Let me see if I can find oh, over here. Behind that yellow, behind the dolphins there, that shelf that we got to put up. Underneath there, there's a radiator. So we do have oil heat, but if you turn the oil heat on for here, there's 22 radiators, I think. It takes about 100 gallons of oil a week. So it's too expensive to use. So thankfully, I bought this off of the Sidor stove. It's a Sidor 2000. It's not even their biggest one. I want to get their biggest one. But I got that one for $700 or $800, I think. It was the best. It was a better buy than the church was. The church was a great buy, but it's a little money pit. But anyway, oh, and a quick catch up. The hanging lights are gone, and these gold lights are up now. I love them. Out with the old, in with the gold, and the gold looks, I just love how it looks. It makes me so happy to look at them. And okay, so on to the cooling part. Now, this is something you can do in your home. So up above all of our windows, which our windows are really energy efficient here. Thankfully, they took out the old stained glass. Stained glass is notorious for not being energy efficient. So right over the very energy efficient, I made stained glass panels for the top of all the arches. And then we have room darkening curtains that I close every morning as soon as I get up. This is the east side of the church. So I close all of these curtains on the east side. You see, it's still plenty of light, but it keeps the heat from the sun out. Now, I did notice up here, I have a thermometer on this windowsill. It said 68 degrees. Back there, one that was sitting in the sun said 90 degrees. It's not 90 degrees outside, but that's how solar energy works. So the other cool thing pulling those curtains over does is it saves the things inside from fading so bad from the sun. And I have a lot of old items in here, so the fading is important. So, and you can do this anywhere. If you have the sun coming in windows, it's going to heat your place up. Pull curtains over, and it will really, really help you. So here, this split unit, it's a Fujitsu split unit. It does air conditioning and heating. We just got that, I think, 2 years ago, and you can hear it's not on. It's going to 80 today, but it won't go above 70 in here because what happens is the walls are super thick, and then above this room, and this church is not built like a regular house. Above this room, there's about 10 foot of insulation up there. So it's yeah, it's very well insulated. And then up in the loft, we keep thermometers. Wait, is that what they're called, Morton? Thermometers? Yeah. Yeah, thermometers. I was thinking maybe thermostats. But we keep thermometers all over. And up above there, or up there, it's only ever 5 degrees warmer up there, winter or summer. So as long as we can keep the sun out, and you can see here the woods beside us, the light doesn't come through here really bright. So, and those curtains aren't made to light block. Neither is our bedroom window. And that's just because the pine trees outside of our window, they help block the light. But this side, in the morning, I close the curtains, and then around noon, I'll open those curtains because the sun has moved to where it's shining from this end, the south side of the church. And then we get our sunsets over on this side, faces west. So about 1 o'clock, I close all the curtains over there. And it's a great way to heat and cool passively without spending any money. So, and then the same again, it works true in the winter. When the sun comes, I don't close these curtains in the winter in the daytime because the sun's coming through them, but I close them at night because they offer a bit more insulation. So that's a little bit of how we how we heat and cool here. And today is Tuesday, last day in April, and I have a friend coming over this afternoon. So my project is going to be to get the table cleared off in the forest so we can sit down and have a visit. I'm not sure. I think Morton's going to tidy up the entrance, but I'm going to tidy this part up, and then I'm also going to we moved the arch that I had put here on this end, and then decided I didn't want it. We moved that outside, and you can tell Bonbon was up. Bonbon scoots over these rugs. She runs excited over the rugs and pushes them all, and we got a vacuum. I'm getting ready to turn that into a 5-foot lit mushroom. What else is happening? This archway I'm taking off. I'm gonna leave this sit here, and then I can bridge my fairy lights over to here, because my fairy lights, everything works on the one cord and the one command. Fairy lights are all LED, so they're super energy efficient. And yeah, I'm gonna tidy this table off, except for that lamp, which I'm gonna do. Gonna start working on it. Oh, and on my, actually, I'm gonna put this down here with the other games. Perfect. So over here, this area, we're getting this set up over here. I was gonna use these and decided not to. I'm gonna sell them instead, I think. This area here is gonna be a new little crafting area for me. And my son had given us 4 sets of these. They're to go around poles, but I want to go more with that this is the outside. I had thought about turning them into arches, but I just want to keep on with my tree theme. Putting more trees back here at the forest. And then you can see over here at this window, when I pulled the curtain over, oops, I got to put that guy back in the window. So I let my plants, no, I broke it. Morton, can you please bring me a rag? Dang it. Dang it, why'd I do that? Oh no. I got glass all over. I'm not gonna cry over a broken mushroom. I'm gonna carefully pick this up. And a trash bag, please. Dang it. I was needing to replant them. Now I will definitely replant them. That's what I get for carrying my phone while I'm trying to do a job. Darn it. I did not want to be replanting flowers right now, but that's what I'm going to have to do. It's up here. Oh my gosh, there's still broken glass up here.
Oh, yeah, without any glass, and then you just throw straight in the
Yeah,
bag.
thank you, honey. I'm doing a live. Yeah, I broke this on live. Oh no. I wanted to show you that window. I'm going to run the vacuum over here. Make sure I got every little bit, tiny little bits of glass for this one. Can I get another paper towel, please? Another paper towel, please. I'm going to put this phone in a holder. So I can use two hands. Yeah, that's fine. It should be. That broke. I could probably reuse that. But I'm not going to mess around with it. I can't believe I did that, babe. I think that should be good.
Watch and don't cut yourself.
I want to vacuum over here, honey, just in case there's any little bits. I don't, but I want to let it dry first because it's wet. Dang it, that's how life goes though. When we are planning stuff, we think we got it planned. Something like that happens and it's totally fine. On a plus note, I have a little coaster back. I tried to move it on its coaster. That wasn't clever. Okay, so you are one. I don't know how I'm going to get, oh, yeah, you'll come out. Okay, we have one. That's so weird. Look, the thing stayed around all of these. These have grown roots. I can plant them. Oops, almost threw the wrong thing away. I'm just going to do it now. This wasn't supposed to be a planting video, but this is going to be a planting video. I need to get them in something. I have soil. This table is going to be good for planting on till. I'm just going to not step back there where that, where my mess was. And I have potting soil right down here. This, that's for cactuses. And this. I'm gonna use two hands. Use two hands. And I have some planters that I can put them in. I love using this table. I love it because my grandma had one just like it. Reminds me of her. Honey, you know this box of drapery? This box of drapery here? Can we put it under the scaffolding? Can it go under there, please? Oh, and yay, there's my tablecloth. It'll open that up so much. And I didn't take my pills or anything. Or have water. I need water and pills. I was gonna do a quick little live, and then I smashed my stuff. Those shake when we walk on them now. I don't know that I love that there. Might have to change it. Might have to change it. It is so beautiful out. And today, lots of our live plants, our indoor plants are going out. So I think I'm gonna take this planter. This is one that does have drains in its own little container. And we'll plant that plant in here. It'll be easy. It's always fun to plant plants. I got a whole bunch to do. Yeah, if that could go under there, that would really clean this up. And then that paint can go down to Jimmy then. It's his, he gave us some paint to do the ceilings. Oh, that was exciting. All right, I'm gonna flip you around. We'll plant this plant. We'll plant the plant. I spilled some on the table of my soil. So in with the soil. And because this is a big planter, hold on. Oh, that's good. You can see. This protects against overwatering. I'm gonna fill this up the whole way. I mean, not the whole way, just to this. You don't want your soil to be falling out when you water. So most planters have a little line in them. I plant to that, I put my soil to that line. This has nothing to do with heating or cooling in church, which is the title of this live. I kind of feel like now that I'm doing this and I got my soil out, I just want to do it to the rest of my plants. So now, somewhere I have a little dauber that you stick down in. I don't know where it is.
It's on this windowsill in the front room.
Windowsill in the front room. Could you grab it for me? Are you on something right now?
I don't have enough coffee and check.
Now I'm warm. So the windowsill that this was sitting on, the window was open for last night. That's the other thing that I do. I close the windows. I let the cool night air in. And then I close the window because we don't want the hot air blowing in. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this one carefully. I have another little one here. We'll plant this. This pot is plenty big enough for 6 of these roots. And here's some little peas I saved from last year. I might go stick those in the living wall thing. Okay. When he gets me my little dabber, I'll show you the easy way to do this.
Close the end, she's more home.
Thank you, honey. So I'm just gonna take this 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do we have here? Oh, I'm just gonna put 6 in here. 1 in the middle. 1 in the middle and 5 around. And dab it the whole way down because we got long roots on these. This is gonna be a watch this plant. This is fantabulous. This is from England. You can get them anywhere, probably. Okay, so this one, there's no right or wrong way. I'm gonna put this long root down in, all the way down. I'm gonna kind of just let this one hang over the side there. You don't wanna snap or break these. These can snap and break off. But you can actually start these plants with just one little leaf. But we have a nice little plant growing there. We wanna push it in there. I'm just going right down in the holes. That one's really good. These ones get beautiful flowers on them. My friend Beth gave me this years ago, and I just keep making more and more babies from it. Let it over the side a little. The one in the middle. The one in the middle, I'm gonna go with this little guy in the middle. I'm gonna lay that one up on there because I have soil to put in, which I'm gonna use the cup for. I'll water this plant. Honey, is there a jug around for the watering?
In the front room.
Is there a jug or glass around for watering me and my bills? I'm gonna fill in these holes. I'm gonna kind of overfill these holes. So then as I water, I won't push or break any root. I'm trying to keep it out of, I still have 2 holes to plant. And here, this is gonna be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. Beautiful, beautiful plant. These are indoor plants. I might actually make this one up really pretty to give it to somebody. A little more soil. Still have 2 empty holes. And I'm gonna dab the holes out again here because a little soil went in them. So this one, sometimes their roots get tangled down in there together. That one has a long root. These are gonna grow so well. Down in the hole. Put the rest of my soil in. I'm gonna put this water from there on. There is still water in here. I will not break this one. It will go back to start more babies. And then a little bit more soil. And these do like light, not necessarily tons of light. They do nice. These, I've had good luck with these all over the place. I think this freshly made up one, I'm gonna stick it back in the, back by the library because I don't have any plants back there right now, I don't think. And that's a good window. Or maybe, I don't know, yeah. A little more soil. put my bag back, I'm gonna let this here because I don't have time to mess with this dirt today. And I have a lot of plants to deal with, but I gotta get that forest table clean. So that's it. That's how we keep the place hot and cold, and how I propagate plants, and how I break things like this on the live. So have a beautiful day. I'll be going live later. I'm going to be going over in that room and doing some things over there. I hope you have a lovely, a terrific Tuesday, and visit with you soon. Bye for now. Oopsie.